Paul, yesterday you and I agreed that we'd meet again today. Have you been thinking about what we talked about yesterday?
Yeah, and I think I'd like to go and talk to my PE teacher and see if you can help.
Let's take that sort of one step at a time. What information or what would you like to tell your teacher?
Well, I'd like to tell her stop telling our class we're real bad. And I'd maybe like to tell her if you don't have something good to say, don't say it at all. And just stop it.
One of the things that I find really helpful is if, when I'm talking to somebody, I use I statements. Looking again at someone putting you down, how could you tell your PE teacher that in an I statement?
I would like you to stop putting me down and stop doing it because I don't like it and it makes me feel real bad.
When you just said that, how did that feel to say that?
It felt pretty good to say it.
The second part of what you said at the beginning when you came in was, we will go talk to my PE teacher. Can you expand on that?
Well, I'd like to... Yeah, I think I could. Like, we could go and talk and see if we could help her stop talking that way to us. See if she would stop.
I heard you saying two different things. I heard you saying, we could and I could. Are those two different things? I could, we could?
No, not really, because I would try and do it, and I was hoping me and you could do it, so they're kind of in the same way that I would like to stop her.
So when you told me one of the things that you'd like to share with her, and we sort of put it in an I statement, sounds like you're ready to talk to her, and then I would be coming along to do what?
To help me explain to her. Because I don't really feel too happy around her. I might need a little help explaining it to her. Because I'm kind of just a kid. And you're bigger and you could probably tell her.
Okay. When you said I'm just kind of a kid, does that get into the teachers here and you're right there? And you're feeling that it's hard to communicate straight across? You're a student and I'm a counselor, sometimes seen as a teacher. How do you feel it is to be here to talk to me right now?
I feel real good because I think I'm going to get some help on stopping the PE teacher from telling us what she's thinking and hoping that she'll stop.
Paul, sometimes when students ask if I can go with them to help them talk with a teacher, I'm able to do that. One of the things that we need to decide on is how we're going to do it. First of all, I think one of us needs to let the teacher know that we would like to meet with them and see if the three of us can have a meeting. The second part is if that's convenient and if they're willing to meet with us, is who's going to be talking to express what's going on.
Well, I think I might be able to ask her if we could have a meeting sometime. Next time I see her in PE, I might be able to arrange a meeting.
Mm-hmm. How would you go about doing that?
Well, probably either when I first come in, I guess I will ask her if we can talk at, like, whichever date we would arrange, and see if she would come to it, or see if she would not be able to go or something, and see if I could get her to meet with us. And then I guess then hopefully she would come and we could talk about it with her.
Okay. And who would do the talking, giving the examples and expressing the concern?
I guess maybe I would, and then if I wanted you to maybe help me talk. That's one of the reasons I came here, to see if you could help me explain it to her.
Can you give me an example of what I might be doing to help?
Well, like, you might be able to tell her what she really needs to do and stuff, and see if you can stop her doing it.
So you're the person that's going to maybe give her an example and make the request, can you stop?
Then hopefully she will.
So it sounds like it means that we might need to get together again to see if it does stop. All right. You have a smile on your face right now, don't you? What's the smile for?
Because I'm real happy that she's hopefully gonna stop, and we can have her stop, and then it's gonna be fine, and we can have fun and play team games again.
So you're feeling some confidence in the plan that you've come up with? And you feel this plan is a little different enough than the last time you tried to talk with her as a group? What might the difference be, talking to her individually versus a class talking to her?
Well, I'm gonna have somebody older with me, and I'm gonna probably have a better plan. So it's more likely would happen, because we didn't really have much of a plan on trying to have her stop when we were in PE. So now I have a plan, and now I've got somebody big with me, and it's more likely it'll happen.
Okay. How does it feel to say it's more likely to happen?
Feels real good that I'm working out one of my problems, so I can maybe work out a lot more.
It sounds like you're saying that you've learned a lesson, or that there's a lesson in here.
Yeah, I guess. Kind of.
Is there something that you've learned about taking the time to think about a different plan?
Sort of.
What might that be?
Probably be to see if you could stop it and devise a plan.
By you, can you say that again with just talking about yourself, saying I?
See if I could make a plan and try and see if it'll work. Now, this lesson will probably help me to make more plans in the future.
Okay. So before you go, let me make sure that we're both hearing the same thing, that you're going to be in touch with the PE teacher arrange for a time that's convenient for the three of us to sit down, and then we'll sit down and meet. And then maybe you can stop by sometime and check in with me to let me know how things went.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Okay.